What's up, YouTube? This is TheFlamingSpade here, bringing you another Pokemon Black and White battle, this time against, I don't fucking know who it is, because Spade didn't give me the name. But anyways, hey guys, it's Wile. Spade wanted me to guest narrate this video, who I don't know who it's about, and then Spade's gonna be guest narrating the video for me, because we're guest narrating for each other, because Scott and Spade guest narrated for each other. So, whenever Spade gives it to me, I'll guest narrate it, or I'll have Spade leave a link. But anyways, let's get into this match. Guide led with Voltro, Spade led with, Golem just stays in and goes for the Rock Blast because he knew he could take any hit because he had the Sturdy, but he went for the Taunt, so that's great for Spade. He preserves the Sturdy for later. Guy brought in a Dusclops, tried to Will-O-Wisp as Spade brought in the Spiritomb to cripple it with the Trick. Missed both times. Like, I don't think it really mattered in the long run. Just looking at the match, you'll see, but, you know, it does kind of suck, but oh well. So, Spade decided to bring in his Gengar, I guess thinking that the whatchamacallit couldn't do anything, but Dude double switches into a Sazandora. Spade doesn't want to risk him being Scarfed, so he goes out to his Probopass. He's actually Life Orb, so Spade decided to stay in with his Probopass just to think he can take a hit. But he went for the Surf, barely lives, which is like, wow, really? And he's luckily able to get the Volt Switch off. And he's able to go out to his Golem, which, since he does have the Sturdy, he can live one hit and then hopefully get a Rock Blast off. And yeah, he gets a Sturdy. And then Rock Blast unfortunately misses. Does kind of suck, but oh well. So, he has a Kustat Berry, which is illegal because it's not released. So don't ask why it's illegal, because it's not released. But, you know, who really gives a fuck? But he only hits twice, so that's kind of a punch in the face for using Kustat. So, now Spade just decided to go into his Gengar, sub up, just to stall out a turn of Life Orb, because he knows that he can take it out with another Life Orb hit. He just wants to be safe, so that's just what he does. But the other guy actually goes out to his Dusclops to take the Shadow Ball. I guess he thought he might go for Focus Blast for some reason still, but that's not what happens, and that thing just gets taken down in one hit, which is kind of surprising, but he doesn't have the Evil Light anymore, so it does kind of make sense. So, other guy goes into Scizor. Spade just stays in, thinking he might overpredict, or just to kind of see what kind of Scizor it's going to be. But other guy just went for straight for the Bullet Punch, is Life Orb, so Spade just goes into his Zapdos because he knows he can take any hit. Other guy decides to Roost, I guess, predicting the electric move, and just kind of scout the Zapdos. So Spade decided a tactic there, thinking other guy would want to switch, but doesn't switch. So he gets hit with a Brick Break, but it doesn't break the sub, which is cool for Spade. Goes for the Sky Drop now, and Dude brings in Sazandora, and so he can easily finish up the Sazandora now, which is cool for Spade. So anyways, Airfoon comes in, and Airfoon's kind of a bitch, or Whimsicott, that's its English name, but who likes the English names? I don't like the English names, let's have a cookie. So, Dude goes for the sub, Spade for some reason Toxic, and then tries to Sky Drop as he Cotton Guards, but Sub stops the Sky Drop, but now they're kind of locked in deadlock because neither of them can do anything to each other, so it's just a matter of who switches first. And luckily for Spade, the Whimsicott switches out first and goes out to the Rapushin, I guess predicting a switch also, but that's not what happens, so it gets hit with the Sky Drop, but then Spade gets hit with the Stone Edge. Easily will break the sub, so that's what happens. So now Spade decides to go out to his Spiritomb because he does have the Evil Light, so he can cripple anything basically, and yeah, that's what he's going to proceed to do, because the guy bulked up, but he can't really stay in, because for one, he will be able to easily stall out of Stone Edges, and that won't really help him, so he does just go for the Trick. Airfoon comes in, so now Airfoon has no more leftovers, kind of sucks, but whatever. So Spade decided to go into his Tangela, which can easily wall the Airfoon, so he's just going to go for Sleep Powder, predicting the switch. Dude goes out to his Rapushin, or Conkeldurr, and yeah. So now he's just going to Leech Seed, because he's asleep, and he has one free turn to sleep to at least get that Leech Seed off. So now Spade, thinking that he's going to switch, goes for another Leech Seed, but he actually wakes up and goes for Stone Edge. I guess he was predicting a switch or something. And he gets a crit. Doesn't really matter though, since he's got the Leech Seed going, he will be able to get a couple more turns of Leech Seed recovery and almost get back up to full. So now Spade goes for another Sleep Powder just because he can. You know, sleeping anything is nice, and he does luckily hit, so yeah, that's nice. Of course. So now Spade, hoping to capitalize on Leech Seed, decides to go out to his Probo Pass, but the other dude actually goes out to his Scizor, I guess either hoping that he could take on the Tangela or thinking that Spade would do that. So he doesn't really get any recovery, so now he's forced to go back out to his Tangela just to take a hit. I'm assuming the Scizor doesn't have any bug moves though, so Spade does feel more safe going into this, since he can at least get the Leech Seed off. And he goes for Leech Seed as the other guy goes out to his Repushin. And since sleep turns do reset, Spade is free to go out to his Promo Pass. And he does get one turn to get some Leech Seed recovery, so that is nice for Spade. And yeah, that's what happens. I don't know, there's not much else to say at this point. So, Spade decides to kind of take a risk and stay in, even though the dude does have a chance to wake up. But the dude goes out to a Scizor. I don't really know why. I couldn't tell you, because I don't know if he predicted the HP Fire or not, but whatever the case, he gets taken down, so that really sucks to the other guy, but it's good for Spade, because now he'll have a little bit of freedom, because now the other dude only has 3 guys left, so that works for Spade. Or is it 2 guys? I don't even remember. It's like 2. So, Airfoon came in. Spade easily took out the sub. Didn't go for taunt yet, just to save it for when Airfoon is left, so he doesn't have to like shuffle around and shit. And Conk Elder comes back in. Spade just goes for the Volt Switch since he does have that 1 free turn to sleep. And yeah, because sleep turns resetting. It's kind of a bitch for the other guy, but doesn't really matter for Spade. So Spade brings in his Zapdos. Just gonna go for the Sky Drop because it's really the only move that can hit him. So yeah, just goes for it. Sky Drop. Almost takes it out, but not quite. So, other dude is still asleep. Kind of sucks, because otherwise he would have been able to fire off a Stone Edge. But now he tries to Mach Punch just because, but it doesn't really matter, because Spade just Sky Drops, and that'll take him out. Mach Punch would have done shit anyways. So, I believe this Airfoon is the other guy's last. So, Spade knows that, and goes out to his Promo Pass, just kind of, because he does have the taunt on this thing, so I guess he was kind of saving it for last instead of using it earlier, because, like I said, he could have just shuffled around otherwise, but Spade does know his full moveset, basically, so he's just going to go for Taunt here, and that will basically lock up his Airfoon, because he has no attacking moves, so he's going to be forced to struggle after this turn. So Spade decides to stay in for 1 turn and just randomly Volt Switch, because, you know, he's Spade, he can do what he wants. So he just Volt Switches and then goes out to his Spiritomb because he could. You know, he could have gone out to anything, but he decided to go out to Spiritomb. And that'll take nothing from the struggle. And then after the next struggle, Airfoon will die. So that will actually turn out to be the game. So that's about a 4-0 for Spade, and yay, Spade won. So that is the match. Good game, Spade. Good game, guy, whose name I do not know. But if you guys liked the battle, leave a like. Check out my channel. All that good stuff. And maybe Spade will get the name of the dude who was in this, but whatever. So rate, comment, sub, and later, guys.